In Joppa lived a disciple named Tabitha, also called Dorcas, and her life was full of kindness. She was known for good works and for helping those in need, using what she had to bless others. She did not need a pulpit for her faith to speak. Love was already preaching through her hands. Coats and garments carried the evidence that somebody's burden had mattered to her. Then sickness came, and Tabitha died. They washed her body and laid her in an upper room, while grief filled the house below. The hands that had served so many were still, and the people she had helped could only weep. Tabitha, arise, the God of life is still the God we call upon. When sorrow fills the upper room and every answer seems gone, teach us to kneel before we give up. Teach us to pray before despair. The Lord who sees the tears of widows still meets his children there. The disciples heard that Peter was nearby in Lydda, so they sent 2 men to find him. Please come without delay, they pleaded, and Peter rose and traveled back with them. When he entered the upper chamber, the widows gathered around him weeping, holding the coats and garments Dorcas had made while she was still alive. They did not bring trophies, they brought evidence of love. Every garment told a story. She remembered me, she helped me, she saw my need, she used what she had. A faithful life may seem ordinary while it is being lived, but when love is gone, people remember every place where it touched them. Tabitha, arise, the God of life is still the God we call upon. When sorrow fills the upper room and every answer seems gone, teach us to kneel before we give up. Teach us to pray before despair. The Lord who sees the tears of widows still meets his children there. Peter sent everyone from the room, then he knelt down and prayed. He did not command the miracle from his own strength. He first turned toward the one who gives life. Then Peter turned toward the body and said, Tabitha, arise. Her eyes opened, she saw Peter, and she sat up. He reached out his hand and helped her to her feet, then called the believers and the widows and presented her to them alive. The room that had been filled with mourning now held a testimony nobody could deny. What are you doing with what God placed in your hands? Maybe you cannot preach to thousands, but you can feed one person, you can make one meal, you can sew one garment, you can visit one lonely neighbor. You can call the person everybody forgot. You can sit beside someone who is grieving. You can help a child. You can encourage a tired parent. You can give without needing your name announced. You can serve when nobody applauds. Some ministries never stand on a platform. Some ministries sit at kitchen tables. Some ministries happen in hospital rooms. Some ministries are hidden inside ordinary work. But heaven sees every act of love. Do not wait until you have more money before becoming generous. Do not wait until you have more influence before becoming useful. Tabitha used what was already in her hands, and a whole community felt the difference. And when grief comes, remember Peter, he knelt before he spoke. Prayer came before the miracle, dependence came before power. The servant bowed low so God could be lifted high. The miracle became known throughout Joppa, and many believed in the Lord. Not in Peter, not in Tabitha, in the Lord. Tabitha, arise, the God of life is still the God we call upon. When sorrow fills the upper room and every answer seems gone, teach us to serve while we have time, teach us to love while we are here. Let the work of our hands leave mercy in the lives of those we meet. And when God moves in mighty power, let every heart look past the sign. May the miracle point to Jesus, and may the glory all be thine. One woman, one needle, one faithful life, and widows holding garments that prove she had loved them well. So do not ask only, how many people know my name? Ask, whose life is warmer, because God placed me here.